All right, we got a fish on. I don't know how big it is. It's got me hung. Will you get out of there? Man. I got him out. Alright guys, welcome back to Suspense Outdoors. So today's episode, once again, something a little bit different for y'all. So this isn't really what I had planned to do today. However, it's currently absolutely pouring. So I'll pan over for you. I don't know if you can tell, but it is it's coming down pretty good. So I had the day off. I already had my mind made up that I was going to go fishing somewhere. So here we are. We're on the Obion River. We got an overpass over us, so it's going to keep us nice and dry. This isn't the biggest river in the world. It's pretty tight. I'll show you here in a second. But I have been known to pull some pretty good fish out of here. So once again, we ain't got nothing else better to do today. We're trying to stay a little dry, but also still trying to catch a fish. So come along and let's see what happens, guys. Stay tuned. All right, so here's a shot of what we're going to be fishing today. So this is the Obion River here in northwest Tennessee. And this is, I believe, the Middle Fork. So it doesn't look like much more than just a little bitty creek. But right here with this underpass, you got all this riffraff. It really shrinks it down. And then it's going to blow it up downstream. So that's actually, there goes a pigeon, scared the crap out of me. This right here is actually what we're going to be fishing. Once again, not very big, but you will be surprised what this little river will actually hold. All right, so our targets, you can see why I'm underneath the underpass. I think it's safe underneath here, right? I think we're good. Anyways, our target species for today, we're going for catfish, we're going for carp, we're going for buffalo, and we're going for drum. Those are my big four whenever I'm fishing the Obion River. They all do get pretty large, so that's why I like catching them. We're throwing everything back today, so we're just fishing for fun. But yeah, if anything else decides to bite, we'll take that as well. I've caught moon eye out here. I've caught spotted bass. I've caught bluegill, so whatever bites, we're willing to catch. So stay tuned, and let's see if we can make something happen. Smells like something died down here. Jeez, it's rough. All right, so we do have two poles. We're gonna get set up once again. We're just using night crawlers today. The beauty about night crawlers is everything loves a worm. So it is a catch-all. Y'all guys will see me using night crawlers probably more than anything. Especially if I'm fishing this Obion River. It is my go-to. Just like so. Just gonna give it a gentle toss. It's kind of out in the middle, and that current's gonna bring it over and rest it right over here. See if we can use this like a pole holder. Let's get another rock in there. Oh yeah. Get it good and tight. All right. Then this other pole, I'm probably going to start fishing right over there. Which means that I'm probably going to have to hold it in my hand, which is not a big deal. But whenever you're fishing these little eddies, you got to keep your rod tip straight up, where it tends to pull out. The current will grab that line and it'll pull you out. So anytime I'm trying to fish eddies across the bank, I usually find that it works best if I just hold the pole in my hand, keep that line where I want it. I didn't get there. Let's see what that does though. Yeah, I didn't get in there good like I wanted to. Thought I'd give it a second to see if maybe there's a fish right there though where I happen to be, before I reel up and try again. So you got those low hanging limbs. It kind of makes for a difficult cast. I'm sure at some point I'm going to end up in them. That's the cast we were looking for. And then just keep your tip really high. I'll ultimately get sucked back out at some point, but by keeping that tip high, you can stay in there a little bit longer. Lots of times that's where those fish are going to congregate. So hey, we might catch a fish, we might not. We might catch a little fish, we might catch a big one. But I packed myself a lunch and I just thought this sounded like a neat little fishing trip to go on, a little solo mission today. So we're gonna hang out here for a little while. We're gonna eat us some lunch. I got me a turkey sandwich and some chips, and we're just gonna enjoy this rainy day, guys. All right, we got a fish on. I don't know how big it is. It's got me hung. Will you get out of there? Man. I got him out. I thought I got him out. Dang it. There he is. Whew. He made me work for it, guys. I was up top getting a bite to eat, and he hammered it. By the time I ran down to him, he had done got all wrapped up. I really didn't think I was going to land him. I could feel him kicking, so I knew he was still on there. But yeah, hey, this little bitty river system right here produces some good catfish. Real good catfish. I'm gonna let him go, but I am gonna get his picture before I do so. Well, that was exciting. Heck yeah. Look at that catfish right there. He's not a monster, but he's probably I'm gonna say a 2.5. Yeah, probably 2.5 pound catfish. And we ain't been out here long. God, I can't believe I landed him. I really thought that I was gonna have to break him off. Like I said, I could feel him kicking. I knew he was still on, but he was wrapped up around something. I just kept giving him slack, letting him make his way through it. And he finally pulled through. Nice. Let's go. All right, well, we got his picture. We're gonna send him back. Man, we're talking about having a fish fry, but I think we're gonna go catch some blue cats. I like them a little bit better in these channels, so we're gonna send him back. See you later, buddy. All right, we're on the board. Let's go. All right, I'm back up here eating my Cheetos. This is what I was doing a while ago whenever that fish hit. I'm just sitting up here watching my poles. That's okay. All right. Doesn't look like a very good fish, but it does look like a fish. He's still on. It's definitely something hitting it a while ago. Yep. Not a very good fish, but a fish. All right. Well, I found a hot spot. Well, I told you the 4 species that we were going for, and this is one of them. He ain't the biggest one I've ever caught out here, but he is a good fish. So that right there is gonna be a freshwater drum. These guys do get real big, but that's probably about the average size in this river system. I don't know, he probably weighs a pound and a half. He's pretty skinny. I want to get your picture, buddy. Open up. So yeah, we are we're catching them fast, quick, and in a hurry right now. I'm trying to eat Cheetos and I can't, which I'm okay with. I think I'd rather catch a fish and eat Cheetos any day of the week. All right, let's go. So I need to check this pole just to see if it's got bait on it. So there are some bait stealers in here. That is for sure. All right, let's see if we can keep it up. I'm liking it so far. And while we're at it, let's go ahead and check this one. I was gonna say, I think there's a fish on there. There's just a bunch of junk though. That will happen with this rising water in these rivers. So it is best to periodically check your bait. Not only to make sure you got bait, but for stuff like this also. So I've got a bobber stopper on this pole that whenever I re-rigged, I just didn't take off. And I should have, because that is what just caught a bunch of trash. But I'm about to run it all the way down. Try to help prevent that. We'll see. Take those leaves off there. Still got worm. And let's get back out there. So guys, I feel like most people would look at this river system right here and say you're absolutely wasting your time. But I am here to tell you that that is not the truth. Now all of these little areas that got bridges on them, they all have public access and you can catch fish at all of them. If you can find it with riffraff like this one right here's got, it basically squeezes this river down, it speeds up the water, so then whenever it comes out it'll actually blow out and create these holes, these eddies, and these are the best places to fish on this river in my opinion. Now I know there's other places on the river you can catch fish, but this is just easy access for everybody, and it does hold several fish, and it holds some good fish. The biggest fish I've ever hooked into down here was about, I'm guessing him at 20 pounds, a 20-pound carp. He gave me a flash of his tail. I saw the length of him. I mean, he was a 3-foot long fish. Now sadly that fish ended up breaking me off before I could ever get him turned in this fast flow river. But there are some very good fish in here. There's flatheads. I've pulled flatheads out of this spot doing this exact same thing. But yeah, just a little hidden gem. That's kind of what I want to show you guys with my channel, is these little hidden gems around Northwest Tennessee, and I'm sure they're all around the country. Just little spots that people don't think to fish, but if you actually get out and fish them, you'll find that they do hold fish, and some of them hold some dang good fish. So yeah, we're gonna stick around and see if we can catch any more. I feel like we probably will. Oh, here we go. Oh yeah, fish on. Once again, not a very big fish, but at this point we will take it. It ain't a tiny fish, it's not a fiddler. Hey, come on. If we can land him, we'll be at our 3rd species. So this right here is the 3rd of the 4 species that I named. Once again, not a huge one. They get bigger than that in here. But we'll definitely take it. Ah, come on, don't do that. Don't do that. I don't want to hurt you, buddy. I just want to take your picture. So that right there is a smallmouth buffalo. Once again, they get much bigger, but that's a good fish. That is a good fish. Damn. Oh yeah. Probably a 3-pound fish. Looks like a big goldfish, almost like a carp, but they are native, beautiful fish, and supposedly you can eat them, but they are full of bones. I've never tried, but yeah, absolutely gorgeous fish. Nice. Now if we can just get that elusive carp, we'll have caught all 4 of the target species for today. Heck yeah, man. Heck yeah. All right, I'm gonna get a picture with my phone and we'll put him back. Just kidding, we're gonna put him back right now. Let's go, let's go, man. All right, now let's see if we can tack on the carp. Those fish, I'll tell you what, they are slimy. Big old scales on them. I mean, big old scales. Oh man. All right, well, we've caught a catfish, we've caught a drum, and now we've caught a buffalo. Let's see if we can get that carp in here. Let's go. So guys, I've caught all 3 of these fish in just about the exact same location. Now that one was a little bit further down, but just a gentle toss right there. And that current will naturally push it over to the current break for you. So if you don't make the best cast in the world exactly where you want it, don't freak out. I think you got to recast, because that current will place it for you right in those little current breaks where those fish like to hang out. All right, we're back in. Let's go. I just saw, I was sitting here, I was just in that hole, and the current had just pulled me out. And there was a pretty nice catfish, probably 2 or 3 pounds, that came and breached the top of the water right there. So that tells me that they are in that hole. It's just me getting in there and staying in there. I'm gonna end up getting hung. It's gonna happen. I haven't yet, but that is the risk that you have to take sometimes to catch fish. Be willing to make those difficult casts. I mean, he was right where I just casted it. That's the best cast I've had in there all day. I'm gonna let it sit for a little while, see what happens. All right, guys, well, that's all she wrote for today. We fished for a couple hours and we caught a few fish. So all in all, pretty successful trip. Let's see, we caught catfish, we caught a buffalo, and then we caught a drum as well. So the carp evaded us today, but we will be back and we will see if we can put a carp on camera. Those guys, they're fun. If you liked what you saw, hit that subscribe button. And as always, share, comment, all that good stuff. Until next time, guys, Spence Outdoors, peace out.
Down by the river where the water runs clear, with a tackle box full and a heart full of cheer, Jesus said, grab your pole, let's cast out a line. In the morning sun, everything feels fine. We're on a fishing adventure.